Power 96.1, it's Maddox. I am here with the one and only Mr. Probz.
Yeah.
Welcome, buddy. How are you?
Thank
Round
you.
of applause
good.
there. Welcome to the ATL, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
How you been?
I'm pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Like it's been a really productive week.
That's good.
So like it's the first time of me coming out here, and I didn't expect this weather. To be honest.
I know this weather.
know,
This weather is like the worst. I mean, it has literally been foggy and raining for like 6 days.
But I don't mind the fog. It's just the first days it was really dry. Dry and really cold.
I mind the fog. I'm over it.
Yeah?
Literally, I wish I could get a giant fan and just blow all the fog out of Atlanta right
but
now.
it helps because the first days when it was so dry and cold, like it was really bad for my throat, and I had to go in the studio and work. So
you got that deep soulful voice, man.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
your voice literally like it breaks through. Like when you play Mr. Probz Waves on the radio, the chicks they dig it, and like your voice is like magical. I just say that it's magical.
Thank you.
But anyway, man, did you have any have some good holidays? Like what'd you do? You take some rest over the holiday break, New Year's? What'd you do?
Not really.
No,
No.
Kept trucking away, working.
Yeah, always. I didn't really have a moment because this last year has been so crazy that I didn't even have like a moment to let it all sink in and take some day off, take some days off.
Yeah, no
anything,
days off. Yeah,
know, nothing like that. I just keep it moving.
That's good, man. Nothing wrong with that. Did you do anything for New Year's? Counting down? Anything?
No, because I had to work the next day.
Man, this guy, you're a workhorse, bro.
Yeah.
You're like getting it in. But hey, that's good. I mean, sometimes that's what you got to do. I mean,
it's whatever you put in that you're gonna get out of it. So that's really important to me.
Very true. And you're from the Netherlands, correct?
Yes. Yeah. So if you hear me stutter,
Hey, in my mind, you speak perfect English. You probably speak better than I do. So congratulations.
Well, I try. Well, as soon as you hear me asking like directions and everything, you it's gonna.
So your first language is Dutch.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I need to learn how to speak Dutch. That seems like a pretty cool language.
Dutch is a pretty hard language to learn.
It seems hard.
Yeah, because we have like a lot of things that you guys have, like something like you, for example. We have younger you, middle young you, and old you.
So you have like 5 different U's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got like if I talk to my mom's, it's
it's a different you.
It's a different you, for example.
Wow. So say something like what is something you say that's like really cool in Dutch? What could you say? Something that's like you guys say all the time over there in the Netherlands. Like
Ik zou het echt niet weten.
What does that mean?
I really don't know.
That sounds cool though. So you're actually just outside of Amsterdam there?
Well, I'm in Amsterdam.
You're like so you're in the city of Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you frequent the nightlife at all? I mean, I know you work a lot, but I mean, what is the nightlife like for real in Amsterdam?
It's pretty hard to describe. You got to see it for yourself. I think
I've heard that.
Yeah, but over here or in general in the States, if you go out, people are like really dressed up and like how you say that, like dresses and
all nice and suits and all that stuff. Yeah, a little too much.
In Holland, like you have people.
You're not wearing much.
Well, nah, they just come up and they wearing PJs or something like that. Some
They go on their PJs.
Yeah.
See, they have it right over there.
For real, like. You might see some girl like wearing her pajamas with like high heels on it.
That's amazing.
Like,
that's nightlife
like
on
that.
A whole nother level.
Yeah, it's different.
We need to get on the.
Not saying that they don't dress up. I don't want. Because there are probably some Dutch people listening right now. I don't want to sound.
But that's cool that you could wear your pajamas. I like that.
You can.
I like
you
that.
You can. You're not gonna be looked at crazy or anything. Like you can. You can do whatever you want.
Have you seen the movie Euro Trip ever?
No.
The one that you haven't seen that? You got to watch that because they actually it's about a college kid that is in love with this girl, and they were like pen pals in Germany. And he goes to the UK trying to find her because he got like blocked on her email or something. Stupidest movie ever, but it's the funniest movie ever.
Sad.
But they go to Amsterdam, and you have to see the experience, what happens to them in Amsterdam. Go watch Euro Trip. You'll laugh. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Cool.
But anyway, you've had massive success in 2014. You have your song Waves, amazing song, soulful song. What was your meaning behind that? Like, how do you feel like?
Well, the concept of the song is really, really simple. It's like it's about conflict, you know, and every time you're in an argument or something like that, it's gonna cause distance between two people. You know, so and it's basically the first song where I learned how to play the guitar. I recorded it, and it was like the first chords that I learned to play, and it just came.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's like not one of those overthought concepts or anything. It just came. I just saw the movie playing in my head, and I don't really exactly know where I was at the time, or well, I know where I was, but like what went through me, like through my head, but I just know that the song is about distance between two people. So
that's awesome, man. It's a great song, and it's been very successful here in the States. And so you had the original version, and then you had Robin Schulz remix it.
Yeah, we had because you know a lot of people might not know, but I started as a hip hop artist. Like I started as a rapper, and I sung a few hooks here and there just to try, you know.
Now you did some work with G Unit, correct?
So yeah, some work
back
with 50.
in the day. Yeah, 50
well,
and
that's
all those guys.
That's not even that long ago. But I worked with you know with a lot of artists from here, and but that was outside of what it is that I was doing, like doing some hooks and stuff like that. But then I did a collaboration with a Dutch group called The Opposites.
Okay.
And well, the song was doing pretty well, and I was like, okay. I was reading all the comments and the feedback, and everybody was like asking me to sing more. So I was like, okay, I got a song where I'm singing, and this is like one of the first songs that I ever sung from beginning to end, like really singing.
Gotcha.
And I just put it out there as a, you know, just a promo song, just to see how people would respond to it. And then there were all these bootlegs and remixes, and the one that Robin Schulz made was the one that you know made the most sense for us to really get on. And
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you guys just got kind of hooked up, and he did the remix, and you guys, I mean, you guys going to be doing some work together in the future too? Like you guys still kind of collaborating a little bit?
Well, in the future, I don't know. Like you know, tomorrow, I'm here. I'm living in the now right now. But
it's a good way to do it.
But the song got nominated for a Grammy, so that's
huge,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
I was just gonna mention that. That is awesome. Like that's a huge congratulations to you guys. I mean, that's
shout out to Robin Schulz.
Shout out to Robin Schulz too, man. If you could say, like, when you were coming up with the song Waves, what was your driving passion like behind it? Like, was there like, is it coming from firsthand experience of stuff that you've experienced?
Yeah, always. I think, you know, because even in this climate that we're in right now, you know, with like a lot of songs being like watered down versions of other songs, I think it's really important that you know, for me, that the music that I make is an extension of me. Like if I'm telling stories, like it has to be something that's really personal, or else you're not going to be able to translate it into a song.
Yeah, very true.
You know,
it's got to mean something. It's got to be soulful. You know.
Yeah, and everybody knows, like even the ones that you know listen to the watered down music, quote unquote. You know, it's always you always get to a certain point in the conversation where people agree, like, okay, that's real music, right?
Gotcha.
That always happens. Doesn't matter what you listen to or whatever. There's always that point in that conversation where you're gonna go back to that one classic album or whatever, and that's what I'm trying to accomplish. You know, like with the new record that I'm working on, it's gonna be real authentic. It's gonna be honest, you know, and it's gonna be me.
Can't wait, dude. That's going to be really exciting.
Me neither.
But you actually had a setback like back in 2013.
I had a lot of them. Well, it's how you look at them, though.
But your house was destroyed by an electrical fire, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But were you able to salvage anything out of there? Like that's crazy.
Just my laptop and my phone.
Wow. So
and a box of papers that I needed to, you know, like that had a couple of contracts in there. It's a crazy story.
And then 3 days later, Waves actually debuted on the Holland Top 40 chart.
Yeah.
Goes to
I
show you right there. You never know what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. No, it's if I look back at it, you know, it's unexplainable. Like I can't explain what happened. No one can.
Yeah,
exactly. It's just every day I wake up and I'm like, okay, that's it. You know, I can't. It can't get any better.
Yeah.
And then it just something tops it.
That's great, man.
Just keeps going.
That's the way to do it. And you've also been doing some work with Hardwell, right? You guys work
Shout
together.
Out to Hardwell. Yeah.
And you guys worked on a track together called Birds Fly.
Yeah.
How'd that come about?
Well, I known him for a long time. You know, I known him since he was like a little
Oh,
dude.
really?
Yeah, walking around the clubs, and I even know his parents from back then, and because we both we both traveled a lot with DJ Chucky,
Okay.
and yeah, like once I found out that he got that #1 spot, you know, I went to his premiere, like he had a documentary premiere, and we haven't spoken in a minute, and that's when I just went to the premiere. I was like,
Guys started
congratulations
chatting?
and everything, yeah. And then that was last year, so that wasn't even this year. And then it was kind of obvious that we had to do something, but I was like, if it's not the time, it's not the time. You know,
True.
the timing has to be right. And then a year later, he reached out and he was like, I got something that might fit you, and what you think. And then I went to his studio, we cut the record, and he stood up, he was like, the album is done.
So that was the last. Wow.
Next day he sent Next day he sent all the songs to whoever it is that he sent them to, and that's it.
That's awesome, man. So can we expect you collaborating with anybody else on the new album? You got drop any hints?
For my album.
Yeah.
Well, I'm working. You know, I'm in Atlanta working with the Inkwell. You know, like we like six days in, 6 songs in, and we just keeping it moving. So right now I don't want to.
No hints yet?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Because you never know what's gonna happen. You know,
never know.
I just want to keep it open.
But I'm excited, man. I can't wait. Can't wait to check it out.
Same here.
Mr. Probz, always a pleasure, buddy. Thank you for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
And good luck this year. I can't wait to see all the major success you have.
Thank you.
Thank you.